I decided to start a just chatting stream for now, so I wasn't sure how I wanted to do streaming today. But I just got my hair cut, so I thought I'd show it off. um, I had them curl it for me too. Nice curls. And I'm thinking I've started getting set up for the co-working stream, but I'm not quite ready to do it yet. It's kind of late for me right now, and I want to do it on a day where we can like really study, so I might do that on Saturday. So it might be another stream coming Saturday. And I'm trying to keep up with these streams because well, one, I'm not used to it. Last week was like my first week doing it, and I was like, oh, I need to keep up with it. So we're starting with that. And then I was like, okay, cool. And I wasn't sure what to do for a new stream, but I was like, I'll start with the just chatting. I'm kind of feeling artsy today, so I might switch it to an art stream in a little bit. But I decided that I'm going to start by, well, first I'm cleaning my blue light glasses so I don't hurt my eyes. But I'm gonna start and with, I think, um, I'm gonna smudge today. So smudging for like unused unwanted energies that I don't need anymore. For example, oh, the bangs are new, so I'm not used to them yet. That'll take some adjusting. Um, but I want to release anything old, unwanted, no longer belonging. Anyone who's also spiritualist who wants to smudge along with me, feel free to do so. It'll be a good time. What else? So I'm gonna start with that. I'm doing the just chatting for now. But I might switch it over to something else later, or maybe I'll keep a short stream because I'm kind of feeling sleepy too. I might want to, I might just straight up want a nap. So, or maybe go to bed early because it's already late. Had some comfort food today. It was good. Was feeling burgers. Had some Chinese food yesterday. It was nice. I got a snack to snack on during the stream. And it's so big. It's a big tomato. I got one of the color. It's not right. And like, it didn't actually clean it. That was weird. It's like, maybe it's the inside. Okay, I guess it's the inside. You know, I have good vision, but I like to protect my eyes from the blue lights to protect the vision, right? And well, one, I fidget with the frames so often because I'm not used to them. I have just like one little piece that looks longer than the others. That's cute. Um, but I frequently play with the frames, and then I see like the light glares in the back, and I was like, I wonder if this is what it's like to wear real glasses because I have good vision, and I was like, that's gonna psych me out. I wonder if people just ignore it over time. But that's okay. Anyway, I was talking about the tomato that I have. It's gigantic. Like look at this. Look at how big this is. And I got like one of the heirloom ones, so it's more colored. Can you get it? And look at how big this tomato is. It's the entire size of my palm. How big is it today? It's pretty gigantic. It's huge. It's almost the whole, it's like a good chunk of my face. But I wanted to snack on it. I have salt here. There it is. So yeah, I I've been wanting to do a co-working stream because I moved my trash and I forgot to put it back. That's okay. I wanted to do a co-working stream sometime soon. One, because I haven't done them yet, and I think it'd be a good opportunity to learn. And two, I have so much like things at home I just want to like get in order. So I want to do that at some point and make the list. I will have to fix one of the overlays on the co-working and studying stream when I start it. I probably will make that as like part of an art stream or something where I'm going to fix the overlay on the co-working and studying stream. And then I'm going to do probably some more art streams. I have a lot of art to catch up on. And then I'm doing a just chatting one for right now. I was thinking of maybe doing a long stream today, but I might keep it short just because I'm a little sleepy and I kind of want to just relax today. But I plan to do a long co-working stream. I think I'll do it on either Saturday or Sunday or maybe both. And then I'm going to also mix an art stream in one of those days as well. Today is Thursday. My panels in the About Me, the scheduling is not consistent right now because I was just starting out and I was trying to work around what would work best around my in-person schedules. So that I will probably adjust. There was a streamer I watched that also did co-working study and she had this thing on her panel about me. Instead of writing specific time frames, she wrote can guarantee like 3 times a week. I might do something like that instead because I think that flexibility is easier for me. Even though technically consistency is key, however, I don't know if I can stick to such a strict schedule unless I have a lot of time on my hands, which I don't usually have. But that's okay. I'll probably adjust those over time. I plan to update all my panels too, but I'll make that an art. I have fun doing the art streams as I'm fixing things. And like I made these like this overlay that you see right here. I made that already, but I wanted a little more, like I like this part, the flower petals of those wisteria flowers, and this part's okay. And I like this little cloud thing going on, but like the border lines like this and this here, I want like some defined frame to go on that, so I might do something with all the overlays later on. When I started making them, I was a fool, and I did not save like its overall template of each one ahead of time, and I didn't think about it at the time. So I will remember that for next time. The panels I'm gonna remake because I want them to match the themes of the overlay and the overall stream. And then I plan to make a little character mascot, which she'll have wisteria flowers for hair, probably like a big tea hat with frills and ruffles and lace. I like all the things lacy. A little tea cocktail dress and everything, to match my username. And then I'm gonna, what else am I gonna do? I want to use co-working and studying for like getting tasks at home that I need to do to get done because I've been procrastinating, honestly, just because it's tedious and it needs to get done. I'm also studying Japanese, and I'd like to get back more in a consistent flow of studying compared to before. I do it on and off here and there, but it's not in a steady rhythm, and I want to get back into that. I also want to be a little more fluent, or like I'm nowhere near fluent yet. I'm heading towards N4 for level now, but I want to be more consistent soon in terms of at least speaking and understanding, which is hard because the textbook learning doesn't always give you the practice of speaking, which is why I have an app for that. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Tedious tasks, co-working, studying, art. I'm gonna do overlays. I also have a lot of overdue art pieces that I need to make and send out. So that I will be doing. Probably it'll be mixed between art streams and the co-working studying stream because the some of my art pieces would be flagged on Twitch. So I'm not gonna do that to myself. And I'm gonna set it as a co-working stream where I'm making that piece, but you don't see it. You just see me like in the co-working, and then other ones where I don't care and it's fine. Even on like the stream, I will do like my art layout setup where you can see me and what I'm making together. Um, I have a lot of those to do, and art fights coming up soon, so I'm already behind for some pieces last year, which I'll probably focus on catching up this year because I am my Wacom tablet. I I sat on it, but like not the tablet itself. I was using it on the couch, and I put it down to get up, and the way I got up basically bent the cord, and I could not use my tablet. It was a rough time. I couldn't even finish the challenge at the time. So I have a lot of art pieces to owe from last year for Art Fight this year, and I'll probably hyper focus on that um, to catch up in, and then yeah, I think that's most of it so far. It's being a little indecisive, but I think I'm gonna stick with just chatting today. I figured what I'll do is I'll give everybody like the down low and mention what my plans are. Because now that like spring is here, it's the equinox today, and now I'm thriving in this spring energy going on right now. And I'm an Aries, so like my birth month is coming up. I'm excited, and then just the nice weather makes me more energized. So I'm getting like all these plans in motion, and then yeah, I lost my train of thought. So yeah, I wanted to start off with smudging, so I'm gonna do that in this just chatting. I was thinking of switching, but I'm gonna stick with just chatting, telling everybody what's going on, what my plans are. I will do my best to try and keep the streams going because like I said, I'm not used to it yet. But I'm kind of having fun making all these overlays and whatnot, and I'm I'm adjusting slowly. I'm learning as I go. Okay, and yeah, and I think it's kind of fun that way too because you're kind of, for those of you who do watch and are watching, like you're following me in my learning journey through Twitch and streaming, so that's fun, I think. But all right, so I'm going to do some smudging. I have a vision board. I would get it down for you, but that's going to be so much effort because I hammered a push pin into the wall. So maybe a long time from now I might do that. But for now I keep it where I like it because it's the first thing I see when I wake up in the morning, which to me is like one of the major points of the vision board. And on the vision board, one of the goals I have was to smudge myself every month to release all any negative energies, any old, stagnant, unused, unwanted, or energies that do not serve my higher good or me. And I like to release that. And it also just smells good, but I'm trying to make it more of like a self-care ritual, basically, is what I'm trying to do. So I'm about to do that in a moment. You're gonna watch. Feel free to join if you are someone who also likes to do smudging, or whatever your self-care ritual is, cleansing ritual, whatever. I'm a spiritualist, so I'm a strong believer in law of attraction, manifesting, like I don't do much rituals, but I do believe in them, and all the like. I also like to burn lemongrass as like a blessing right after the smudging, so you'll see me do that too. I opened my window, which will probably still freak my landlord out, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm gonna do. Yeah. I also kind of keep my leftover pieces. I I just kind of feel the need to keep them. Some people say you can like bury them, dig them in the dirt, but like I think it might be good to like burn them in the bowl and use the bowl as the part of the smudging. Do I want to do that? I probably should do that. Yeah, actually, let's do that. I was thinking of using this, but I also have this piece here. I also have this piece here I haven't finished using. Maybe I should probably do a mix of both of these, actually. Oh, wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. All right. I'm gonna smudge. I'm lighting the sage right now. Got a nice smoke going. Ouch! Ooh, I got myself. Unused, unwanted, old, snagging energies that no longer serve me, belong to me, or serve me for my higher good. Unused, unwanted, stagnant, old, unnecessary, unwanted energies that no longer serve me. I release, I release. All old, unused, unwanted, stagnant, unnecessary energies that no longer serve me with my higher good, or my higher good, I release them. Beautiful. It smells so nice to me, but it's also smoky, so it makes me. As you can see, the house is very much made of wood. So, you know, also don't want to be setting those fire alarms off, which I have done, but not for this. It happened with my cooking because something dripped in the oven and then it just smoked up the whole kitchen. The whole thing went off. This makes me feel good. I don't know about others. This is probably more towards those believers. I can feel the subtle energies. I'm also a certified Reiki master. So I can feel those subtleties and energies, and I can feel it was released. Also, like I've been wanting to do this because just weird stuff's been happening. So like for example, I lost my wallet. I never lose my wallet. Like it's one of the few things I always know where it is. I have no idea where it went. I've looked and looked and looked and I can't find it anywhere. Right? And then like I feel like technology's been like pranking me. So like at my job, sometimes I have to search up clients by their names, and I typed in the name of their business and it did not show up for me at all. And then I asked my coworker to type it in and it was there. And she told me it's exactly what I wrote. And I was like, I just wrote that. It didn't show up. What is this? And then, and then today, actually, well, it was like a mix of yesterday and today. Um, Yesterday, I help clients with problems with their account, right? And I typed them in because they have a paid subscription, right? And there is no paid subscription, no old subscription, no subscription at all in the account that they gave me. There was nothing there yesterday. Today, I mentioned it to my coworker, just like the other one, and I let her know that it like wasn't working. It was doing something weird. And sorry, I'm very fidgety with my bangs because they're new. Sorry, I'm trying to. There's like one like really. Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, there we go. I just have to get more used to them. Um, and today I type in the same account, and all their subscriptions are there. I was like, what is going on? I felt like I'm being severely pranked, and it's like, first it's my lost wallet. Still haven't found it, by the way, and it's such a nuisance. I hope it happens to nobody. Um, and then the like, I felt like technology was messing with me, so like, I was like, I need to smudge myself. I feel like there's like weird things going on, and it's not any fault or cause of my own. So that's one of the major reasons I wanted to do this. Now I'm going to do the lemongrass. I like to use this as like a blessing or bring in blessings. So we're gonna do that next. I'm gonna try to be quick about it. So after that, I think I'll call it quits for this stream. After that, I'm not sure how long I've been on it. Probably not very long. Does it tell me? Oh, it does tell me. Oh, good. I'm glad to know that it tells me how long I've been on stream. Um, I feel like it should. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. So I'm gonna do this, and then I might call it quits after this for the streaming at least. And I'll let it load up and everything. But yeah, all right. Let me do this real quick, and then I'll chat some more in a minute. I'm pretty chatty anyway. That's taking some getting used to because sometimes it feels like I'm talking to myself because I don't see anybody like in the chat right away. Some people like to lurk and just watch, and that's fine. But like for me, I was like, should when I do these, I'm like, I should talk because that's what the streaming is for. I was like, but I sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself because I'm not used to it. I'm new to this, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I did all right. All right. Oh yeah, I do reading streams. I enjoy doing them, and I don't mind doing it. And I'll probably do those quite a bit too. It's just I have to limit those because it takes a lot of energy. And typically I don't mind, but I have to keep those at, for me, often when I do readings, it's like an automatic hour for one person. So I often try to do in-depth readings most of the time. And that's not a big deal. Like I said, it's not a big deal. I'm open to receiving blessings. So the readings itself is not a big deal. Um, but like it's energetically, it can feel like I'm like physically when you run a marathon, you're exhausted right after running the marathon. That's how it feels energetically when it's like over an hour. And I need to limit myself for those. So like I'll probably do more of those reading streams, tarot streams, over time. And then I'll try to get a feel of what I like to do so I know what works best for both involved, and maybe like when I do those I'll keep those pretty consistent. Um I will only so like if I do those streams, right, the tarot streams, I will only do the readings for people who ask if they're in the chat. If you just simply chat and don't ask, I'm not giving you a reading. You have to ask for one. And I will go in the order of them asking, but if I ask, like if I'm talking to you through the stream and you're no longer there when I ask if you are, I will not give you your reading because you're no longer actively with me. Um, and I will move to the next person. So, I can figure out disclaimers and work on those later, but for now, this will be like video evidence of what I just said. Um, well, I'm saying a lot. I must be nervous or something. So, I'm trying to think of anything else. I debated on doing Reiki for stream 2, but I'm not sure how that would go. It might be more unique and interesting for some people, but that also takes time. That probably also takes a minimum of an hour per person. I could probably do like I could probably make like a wait list, and anybody who asks who wants it can like reach out by this or that, and I'll put that all in the panels. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. And then what I'll do is I'll maybe communicate that I'll be doing this reading for this person on this day. That sounds like a smarter idea, actually. Yeah, that sounds smarter to me. um, and Reiki, I'm a certified Reiki master, so I would love to incorporate it more often. I'm not sure how it would work on stream, but I could try and see what it feels like and attempt it. We could test it out and see how that goes. And then, oh, and I will eventually also do like crafting streams because I like to crochet too. I just don't do it that often. So here and there, I might just be like, I want to make a blanket today, and I'll just do that one of those days. I don't have separate camera though, so I'll figure out what works for that. Probably just watch me do it. And then maybe I'll have like an image of what I'm trying to make, maybe, or something along those lines. But yeah, anyway, thanks for stopping by, watching all the above. So, I'll see you next time. Bye.